Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the Defining Discipline Podcast. I'm your host, Scott. Defining discipline is a lifestyle, a mentality, and a brand. And within this podcast, we're going to focus on self-improvement as you follow along with me on my journey. We'll also hear from special guests of all walks of life on this podcast and their remarkable journeys that led them to where they are today. Today is day 143 of my journey. At the beginning of the year, I challenged myself to run 365 days out of the year this year, all outside, bearing the elements, whatever they may bring. And as you can tell, today brought a slight little drizzle. It's coming down a little bit right now, not too bad. Was able to hold off till later in the day, and ironically not by choice. Probably would have been running earlier if it was up to me, but still out here getting the work in late night. Got work in the morning, but still need to get these miles. So like I said, today was day 143. Challenged myself to do 365 days. Also challenged myself originally to run 1,250 miles, but we're pretty ahead of schedule on that, so I changed it. Now the yearly goal for mileage is going to be 1,500. About 10-minute pace. So, like I said, 1,500 miles for the year. Running every day this year. Don't have the official mileage for the week, month, and year, but the day I think I'm going to probably pump out 3.5 like I said. When I get home though, I'll edit in a little video snippet right here of the official mileage after today's run for the day, the week, the month, and the year. So right here, right now, here's that snippet. 3.5 miles for today, 36 miles to finish off the week this week, 116.5 miles for the month, and 631.8 miles for the year. Now that you know the mileage, every single month I do a 100-mile challenge where I do it in honor of a charity where I start a fundraiser. I donate to that fundraiser, try to raise awareness for it, and raise money as well throughout the month while trying to run 100 miles for it. In January, February, March, and April, we're able to raise money for 4 great charities. Now we're sitting here in the month of May. We got another great charity going on right now in honor of To Write Love on Her Arms. The 100-mile May challenge is in honor of that, and that is because the month of May is Mental Health Awareness Month. And that is what that fundraiser focuses on. They focus on mental health, as well as substance abuse and addiction, suicidal thoughts like that. They're a hotline that you can contact, and a help group, support group. So if you'd like to donate to the May fundraiser this month, you can find the link for that on the Defining Discipline Instagram and the Defining Discipline Facebook story, as well as my personal pages, Instagram and Facebook stories. Within the story, there's the link. It'll say May 100-mile challenge for To Write Love on Her Arms. And at the top of it, there'll be the donate link. It says donate on Facebook. Click on that. It'll open up the Facebook page where you can make your donation. All donations that get made to this fundraiser go directly to this fundraiser. I don't take a cut. Facebook does not take a cut. So that's why we continue to do these fundraisers through them. Now, other than that, would like to do a quick talk just about mental health awareness in general. I think it's something that we've all come across within our lives. We're all going to suffer from some kind of mental health issue, depression, whatever it may be. Things happen in our lives that are unexpected, that can send us down certain paths. So first off, I want to raise awareness for it, to let anyone know if you're going through it, to know you're not alone. Everyone will go through some sort or bout of mental health issue. Some can cope with it better than others, so maybe it's hard for you to cope with it. Still, don't feel alone. Like I said, there are plenty of hotlines, plenty of medications, and plenty of alternate things you can do to really curb those feelings. One thing that has really helped me tremendously is what you're seeing right now, and that's just getting out here on a daily basis and really exercising and taking care of my body. It has worked tremendous things for my mental capacity. Struggling with a lot of things, and when I find myself re-struggling with things, and getting out here just gives me some clarity and a nice refresher. So it really helps getting out here and exercising. But like I said, there's other things like medication, there's other things like talking to a doctor, or maybe just reaching out, talking to a friend or a relative, or maybe you could even talk to, like I said, a stranger on one of these hotlines, like to write love on her arms or something. So don't be ashamed. Don't feel bad to reach out if you're going through something. And don't be afraid to reach out to someone if you think they may be going through something. Maybe you reaching out could be that difference maker. So just wanted to throw that out here for Mental Health Awareness Month. Now I want to get into today's episode 143. And for today's episode, today's theme is going to be unknown. And I want to talk about that because the unknown, it's a scary, scary thought, okay? It's something that I think puts a lot of us in deer in headlight mode, where we just freeze up and really don't know or don't make the best decisions because of it. And right now I'm in one of those situations where there's a big, huge unknown in my life. And while yes, I have a huge cause for concern, maybe it could be the new mentality I have from me exercising all the time, or whatever the case may be. But this huge unknown that normally would be crippling and debilitating, holding me back, this unknown has fueled excitement in me. It has got me really anxious and really wanting to bust my butt and defy the odds and really take on the unknown and challenge stuff. And like I said, for the longest time, I feel like I was trying to live within a secure life, find security for my life, and never really dipping my toes in the water of maybe challenging myself or doing something that isn't necessarily out of the ordinary, but just really pushing my boundaries or my realms. So just as much as the unknown can be a debilitating and roadblock within your life, how it can really hold you back. I think the unknown can also be the fuel to throw on the fire. And it's all about mentality. So, really, how are you going to define your unknown? Are you going to let it define you, hold you back, keeping you scared from trying new things, or really get out there and pushing your limits? Or are you going to let that unknown fuel you, get out there, really see everything you're made of? So you can pick. I'm choosing the latter for the first time in my life. I'm dumping security. Don't get me wrong, I'm still keeping enough security in my life, but I'm gonna start swinging for the fences, guys. It's time to really go big or go home. It's really time to challenge the unknown. Put yourself out there, take on some responsibility, and see what we're made of, guys. That's what I'm doing. That's my goal. So wanted to just again talk about it because right now I'm in one of those situations where there's a lot of unknowns in my life, and there's also a lot of room for possibilities, and a lot of room for improvements. So that's the way I look at it. Yeah, there's a lot of unknown. Anything could happen, but there's also a hell of a lot of potential, and that's what I'm going for, is that potential, putting in that work. So guys, other than that, don't want to keep you guys too much longer. Just wanted to really talk about that and discuss that because like I said, I'm going through it personally right now, and I'm excited about it. Excited to see where this journey takes me, and really giving it my all, taking some risk, which was a previous episode. So that being said, for your daily discipline, it is to really face the unknown. Get out there, don't be afraid of it, give it your all, and really don't be scared. Figure out what it is that's holding you back, what it is that's really scaring you from really going out. What are you afraid of failing at? What is it what unknown is keeping you scared from even trying? And for your daily discipline, it is to face it, face that fear, find that unknown, and see what you're capable of within it. That is your daily discipline for today, episode 143. Other than that, thanks so much for following along. If you guys can, please, again, try to donate or at least share the fundraiser for this month, the May 100 Mile Challenge in honor of To Write Love on Her Arms. Thanks for so much for following along. Episode 143 now in the books of the Defining Discipline podcast. I'm your host, Scott. Give us a like, a subscribe, a share, and a follow on YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, and whatever podcast streaming platform you guys have been listening on. Thanks so much. Stay disciplined. Get your daily discipline done for the day. Face that unknown. Other than that, peace out, guys. See you guys tomorrow for episode 144. 144. Here we go. Peace.